We are going live. Just waiting for that green light to come on here, guys. Waiting for that green light to say that we are cracking on. I think we're on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are back for another stream, but today we are returning with some Premier League action. We haven't done any Premier League since about week 1 or week 2 because we've been very flat out with NRL and AFL and all that, but I thought, you know what, let's get cracking on the Premier League again. I watch it every single week. I watch pretty much every single game, even if I'm not streaming. So now I've decided to really refocus and get some Premier League games back onto the channel. I'm very much looking forward to this game. Look, I know it's between Newcastle and Chelsea now. Look, the thing is a lot of people are going to think that this game is going to be an absolute blowout, and really, it could be an absolute blowout in favour of Chelsea. Really, it should be an absolute blowout in favour of Chelsea. Chelsea are really starting to get into some ominous form. You know, they're really starting to pick up some results, and whether it be in Europe or it be in England, they are really starting to pile it forward. So it is very nerve-wracking as a City fan to see how they are going recently. Obviously, they did start with a struggle this season by giving up 3 goals in 2 games. I think one of them was against Southampton, and I think the other one was against West Brom, who are 2 teams that aren't exactly fantastic when it comes to the Premier League. So Chelsea fans were quite nervous getting started, but they are starting to really hit some form, like I said, and they are looking good going forward with a front 3 of Tammy Abraham, Ziyech, and Werner. So, look, it should be interesting. On the other hand, Newcastle, they obviously come into this game in about 13th position, I think. I don't think they're going to be even close, relatively even, within reach of the relegation zone this year. I think they're a half-decent team. I think they are a team that could definitely finish around the 10 to 12 mark. However, they have no Callum Wilson in today's game, who is their primo player. They've got Joel Linton up front. They've got a bit of a makeshift team today at St James Park. However, the last time these 2 teams did play at St James Park last year, I think Newcastle did win that game. I think in the 94th minute or 93rd minute with a last-minute goal. So. See if they can do it again today and get a nice little shock. It would be huge for them. This is a massive game that I don't think they would come into believing they could get a win, so they'd be very happy to take a draw here. Xavier Brown says, let's go, come on, BKR Sport, can't wait. Gurkhat Sandhu says, whom are you supporting? Well, I'm a City fan, so I definitely will be getting behind Newcastle, but I'm just looking forward to a good game, man. I just want to see some good football, and the thing is, I really enjoy the way Newcastle usually play. They're not one of those really defensive teams. They're usually a team that likes to get forward. They like to move the ball around the front, and that's what I really enjoy with Newcastle. A very well-established team throughout history as well, and I've always had a bit of a soft spot for the Geordies because one of my bucket list items when it comes to travelling to sports stadiums all around the world is actually to get to St James Park. Absolutely phenomenal stadium, and I really look forward to it. Stormfan says, hi Blaze, what's this? This is the English Premier League, my man. Pater Cat says, don't remind me of that game, Blaze. Yeah, who was it that scored? Was it Isaac Hayden? I think Isaac Hayden. I think he scored. Is he still playing for Newcastle, by the way? I haven't actually really looked too much. Free kick here for the Geordies already. Oh, they're going to go for a crack here early. Oh, wait a second. They've got a chance here. Heads it in, and it's going to be a corner. Woohoo! A minute 15 into the game. It's going to be a corner here for Newcastle. Let me know in the chat, guys, what your score predictions are. Obviously, I'm quite new to doing Premier League streams, so not expecting a great deal here. But obviously, definitely if you enjoy it, definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and smash that thumbs up button. Let me see. Is Isaac Hayden still playing for him? I haven't really watched too much of Newcastle this year. Paddy Cat says it was a header in the 93rd minute that screws over. There you go. That's right. I'm not too sure. Is he still playing here? He's still playing. Isaac Hayden. Yeah, perfect. There he is. All right. So let's see here. Nice little corner here to start the game off for Newcastle. Let's see if they can do something from it. They whip it in, and that's going to be another corner here. 2 corners here to start off. If you had a bet on the Chelsea to win the corners, not looking too great right now. Not looking too great. But let me know your score predictions in this game. I think it's going to be 3-1. I think that, look, obviously Chelsea have been known to give up some goals. They definitely have been known to have a bit of a lackluster defense. It has been improved. It has been looking okay recently. But in the same sense, they do still have that ability to give up goals. And I wouldn't even be completely, absolutely, unbelievably shocked here if Newcastle did snag something. I think they're one of those teams. And I just think that in regards to Joel Linton, they don't really play to his strengths. He's a guy that they really should be centering around. When you look at their team, he's that guy that really should be the main focal point of how they attack and how they drive to the goal. So I think that they kind of misuse their tactics surrounding him, especially considering he is that guy. He is the main guy that they feed. They feed him the ball and they want him to score. So Paddy gets his nut jolting is just terrible. I disagree. I don't think he's terrible. I think that he hasn't been great this year, but I think that I think that overall he's a pretty good player. But I think this year he's really been. I think this year he's been pretty misused. Brendan Westling says for later on, come on City. Yeah, okay, that's going to be a big game, man. That's going to be a big game. I hope I'm streaming that. I'm going to be watching it regardless, but it depends on how I'm feeling after doing this stream. And then obviously the England versus Ireland rugby game. That'll be a big stream. We usually get quite a big audience for the international rugby, especially over there in Europe. Even though it'll be like 3 a.m. my time. But no, I disagree, Paddy Cat. I don't mind Joel Linton. I think that he's a good player up front. I know Callum Wilson is the guy there as well, but I just think that he's a little bit. I just don't think this team suits him. I don't think Newcastle is suiting him. It did suit him at first. He was looking really good at first, but I don't think it suits him right now. Paddy Cat says, "What time is City Tottenham? 5:30 my time, so 4:30 in Sydney." Potato Dragon says, hope Newcastle wins. Hope so too. Chelsea here with a chance. Chelsea here. Save! That is an unbelievable save there. That is an absolutely unbelievable save there. So Chelsea get a nice little sneak there, push it through, and Werner has a shot across goal, and that was a great save. That's going to be a corner here early days. Woohoo! Jeez, very nice save, bottom left to get down for that. Obviously, going down is a lot harder than going up. People don't realise this. They're like, oh, wow, that was an absolutely unbelievable, outstretched save. But if you use your body right now and you go up and then you go down, it's harder to go down, and especially in a fast motion. So going down to the bottom corner like that, and as quick as he did, is very impressive. As Avery Brown says, hey, man, when are you coming to Australia? I'll be back next Saturday, so 1 week time. 1 week time. Obviously, a 2-week quarantine, but I was meant to be back on Wednesday. Oh, my God, shot. Oh, that's going to be blocked. Shot from outside the box. Yeah, look, that was never really going in there with literally 150 guys inside the box just now. I think you need to update the scoreboard. Oh, I'm not too sure. But usually this just does it itself. Unless maybe kickoff. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look. I have to go have a look there. Lock and Boo says, hello, BKR. Hello, mate. How you doing? Let me fix that one. Let's see if the actual scoreboard on the website is going. The scoreboard on the website's actually going. I might have to get a different score. Oh, I know what's going on here. I know what's going on. Hold on. Chelsea. I'll have to get this one up instead. Just have to use the basic one. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here as I'm going to sort this scoreboard out. Hopefully we don't cut out here. Let's try this. Bingo. Try this one instead. We'll use the Google one. There we go. All right, so we'll use this. Sorry, guys. Just fixing this. Bingo. Sort that one out. 6 minutes in here, guys. Chelsea have had probably the better... Well, they definitely have had the better opportunity so far. Newcastle with a couple of corners, but weren't able to do anything with those corners. I'm just trying to sort this out right now, get this fixed and get this ready to go. Put that one down like that. Oh, there we go. There we are. Blah, blah, blah. Perfect. And let's get this out of the way. Sorted. All right, let's get back into it. Pat Duncan says, Google scores always decent. I can smell you says 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. That's assuming that Newcastle... Look, I'm not too sure, man. Especially with no Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson's a big loss. Callum Wilson is a big out there for Newcastle, in my opinion. So, yes, they've got Joel Linton, and yes, I rate him a lot better than obviously other people do. But in the same sense, I think Callum Wilson's going to be an absolutely incredible loss here. I think that Chelsea... Look, everyone's wanking on about how good they are, and yes, they are damn well good, but I think they've still got those defensive frailties that people aren't really rating too much. They're not really looking too much into the fact that their defense is still a bit lackluster. Look, yeah, they are improving, as I said before, but they definitely still aren't exactly the finished product. And I tipped them for second. You guys know it. I tipped them for second. You guys would have seen that on my preseason predictions, and I still back that in. I still back in City to finish first. I still back in Liverpool to finish second. Chelsea to finish second, and Liverpool potentially finish third. They've obviously got a lot of injuries right now. They've got a lot of problems right now with their team, and obviously Salah has also got the virus now, so he can't play. I'm not too sure if they're going to be able to go all the way this year, which is, I know, our Liverpool fans will be like, oh, shut up, dickhead. Well, fair enough, really. But Yeah, I think that they'll fall apart. I think Chelsea and City will be the two dogs, the big dogs here. I guess if Tottenham want a chance at winning their first ever Premier League title or their first title in like 50, 60 years, and this is their opportunity right now. And then again, they had that in 2016, but Leicester took it away from them. 8 minutes in here, guys. Chelsea with the ball around the halfway line here. They actually went down 1-0 early days last week or 2 weeks ago to Sheffield United. They won the game 4-1 in the end, Chelsea, but they did go down early. I think it was about the 10th minute or so that Sheffield scored. Now, guys, Sheffield have got a bit of a different team this year. I didn't really kind of factor that in when I was doing my preseason prediction for them. Obviously, with the loss of their keeper, and Sheffield are a much different team this year, so I definitely think that they're going to be down a lot lower than what I originally had predicted. But yeah, Chelsea were down 1-0. They came back to win 4-1, but going down at any stage there was definitely worrying for Chelsea fans. So they're going to whip this one in. Oh my God, the goalkeeper is on fire in this game. Oh my God. Tammy Abraham really should have been putting that in, really. That was an absolute perler of a... Holy damn, look at that cross. Look at that whipping. That whipping is unbelievable. Tammy Abraham should have been putting that in the back of the net, but holy damn, that was a great save here by the Newcastle keeper. Great save. Holy shit. Holy shit. Xavier Brown says 3-1 Chelsea. I can swear he says, I don't see them top four. Who? Chelsea? You don't see Chelsea top four? You're talking about Liverpool. Who are you talking about? That's a goal. Goal. There we go. There's a goal. Ben Chilwell. Chilwell will score a goal. So it's going to be 1-0 here, Chelsea. 1-0 here early. I think they're going to look here at the VAR. But I'm pretty certain this is a goal here. I'm pretty certain this is a goal. I can say this is Liverpool. Oh, gee whiz. Okay. You're saying not top four. I disagree. I still think they'll be able to make top four. Okay, so we're going to have a look. They're looking at VAR right now. He's onside. They're not looking at that. I think they're looking for... What are they looking for here, actually? What are they looking for? What are they complaining about? Why are they complaining so heavily here? Or are they saying that this is... Yeah, okay, so what they're saying is he gets shoved in the back there at the goal. I think they're saying it's a free kick. They're trying to claim that was a foul. Okay, here we go. So we're just looking here to see if there's a foul here beforehand. No, I think that's fine. I think that's a goal here for Chelsea. Surely that's a goal here for Chelsea. I'm not too sure why they're complaining about that, really. That was just absolutely horrendous. That was horrific. That defense was just shocking. How do you give up that goal? Like, that goal just then was just absolutely diabolical, and really, that shows the shows the defensive frailties of Newcastle, I'll be honest with you. I can smell, he says, if they are, it'd be fourth or if not fifth. Look, Liverpool still have a great team, man. Even without Salah, even without Van Dijk, they still have a great team. I don't think I can put them outside the top four. Patrick says the ball hit him before Chilwell pushed him. Well, that was just bad defense, man. That was just terrible. Caleb Thompson says, stop that, Frank. Get around Frankie. Frankie. So 11 minutes in here is 1-0 Chelsea, early days. Oh, man, why is this scoreboard not now updating? Okay, so it is actually going up, though. I can see the timer over there. Why is this going all over the shop right now? It is 1-0 if you're just tuning in right now, guys. That's Super Frank. You know it's damn well not. No, it is damn well not. He's a lead. Oh, my God. Chelsea here on the attack again. He's a Leeds fan, so he definitely won't be calling him Super Frank. I'll tell you that right now. Xavier Brown's his own goal. I can smell he says definitely ain't going to be 1-1. No way. I still think Newcastle score. I did say 3-1. It could be, like I said at the beginning of the game, though, it could be a real serious blowout. People are expecting that. But I just don't think that they're going to be able to do it. I don't think they're going to be able to match with this intensity from Chelsea. Chelsea are really red hot on form right now. I think if they win this, they actually go top of the table, don't they? Or I think they're going to win 2 games. Oh, pass that ball inside here, Newcastle. Why would you not pass that ball inside? That was absolutely a horrendous attack. Pass that ball inside. He's one-on-one. He's not one-on-one with the keeper, but he's on his own at the edge of the box, pushes in, and then can take a shot from around the penalty area. Why are you doing not passing that ball? That was just absolutely stupid. Potato against the scoreboard, very rude to BKR. Very rude. Shit, very rude. Yeah, disgraceful. Just disgraceful. But it is 1-0 Chelsea. It has just updated. Like I said, guys, we will be doing the City versus Tottenham game as well. I'm a City fan, so I don't think you guys have actually seen me really for City games. I get pretty hectic. You definitely didn't see me during the City versus I forgot which team it is now because I removed that Raheem Sterling goal out of my mind. It wasn't Marseille, was it? No, it wasn't Marseille. We play Marseille. No, who was it? Olympique Lyon. That's right. Olympique Lyon. Xavier Brown says, who do you go for in the A-League? I'm a Brisbane Roar fan, man. Look, I definitely get around the Roar. I love my Roar. It's not like one of my biggest sports in the world because obviously I believe you should have one team. And really, if you think about football, man, Man City could actually technically play Brisbane Roar if results were unbelievably favourable in that regard. Like, as in, like, if Brisbane Roar won the ACL, Chelsea here with a chance. No, it's going to come away from Newcastle. If Brisbane Roar won the ACL, miraculously, they would need to get into the ACL for that to happen. And obviously, if City won the Champions League, miraculously, that would be unbelievable. Newcastle here with a chance. Newcastle with a chance. Have a shot. Well, that was just a terrible shot. Right into the feet. Jack Donnelly says, best YouTuber. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you very much for supporting the content. Definitely hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Patacat says, Western City Wanderers won 12-2 in a friendly today. Wow. Well, at least they're giving you hope pre-season. Pre-season champions, mate. Pre-season champions. But yeah, so technically for me, Chelsea with a chance. Team of Werner. Werner gets on the outside, cuts it in. Tammy Abraham is just a little bit too slow to that one. Great ball in there from Werner, but unfortunately, Tammy Abraham can't get onto that one. That's going to come away here for a throw-in, I think. I think this is a Newcastle throw-in. That's a great whip across, though. That's an unbelievable whip across there. Oh, that's going to come away actually for a goal kick. Or does the keeper touch this? No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Potato Dragon says, I'm a sad Crystal Palace fan. Jeez, Crystal Palace, yeah, they're in a rough trot. At least they're in the Premier League, though, man. Not everyone is as luxurious as Crystal Palace get. Crystal Palace, I know they're not exactly the most exciting of teams, over the years with their Benteke's and I can't really name too many players from them over there. Dwight Gale, Dwight Gale, gee whiz. Eustafson, that was back in, I think, 2007, though, Eustafson. Actually, I don't even think they were in the Premier. I think that was when they were in the Championship. But anyway, Tanush Kakar says, hey, Tanush, I'm a mad Chelsea fan. Love them so much. Good on you, champion. I did see you wearing a United shirt on Cardi's stream, but I tell you, how can you do that? How dare you? How dare you wear a United shirt, especially when you're a Chelsea fan? It's just in general, really. United stink. That shirt would suck. That just sucks. But how dare you wear a bloody Man United shirt? Patacat says, Western City Wanderers were 3 minutes away from playing Real Madrid in the Club World Cup in 2014. Yeah, well, hold on to it. Hold on to it. And just love that for the rest of your life. Cal Thompson says, I prefer not to speak about Crystal Palace. Gee whiz, Leeds fan coming in hot today. We got a Leeds fan coming in hot today, baby. Gee whiz. What's going on with Leeds actually lately? They've kind of fallen apart a little bit. They started off really well. They got a nice little 1-1 cheeky draw with City, but then again, we've been pretty average this year. Hopefully, later on today, we're able to pick something up against Tottenham, who are red hot form right now. Chelsea here with that ball in. Oh no, Newcastle going to head that one away. Still going to come away here for Chelsea though. They are definitely the primo on the attack right now, not giving Newcastle a chance really at all at the moment. Icon Sway says, should live stream the Leeds Arsenal game? No, I'll be doing the Detroit Lions, my Lions in the NFL, Detroit Lions game. Chelsea here, looking for a cross. Got everyone in the box right now, may as well, really. May as well. They've got literally every man in this door. That was a terrible, terrible pass there. So Newcastle can come away with it. They're going to actually counter here. They're going to counter big time, and that's going to be a bad pass. It's going to go out over the sideline. Patacat says, just remember, Leeds are finally in the Premier League this season. They are finally in the Premier League this season. They did impress at the start. That's a shocking own goal. Like, really, I know they're complaining about being pushed in the back, but that's a shocking own goal. Like, that truly is a shocking own goal there. Caleb Thompson says, oh, don't worry, we will come good. I really think that Leeds fans have this kind of strange sense of entitlement in the Premier League. It's really strange. It's like, and no offence to you, Caleb, or any Leeds fan out there, but it just seems like, from someone who was in your position very early days, I was a bit too young to really fully appreciate it though back in the mid 2000s. But for someone who still somewhat understood being a newcomer in the Premier League and kind of it taking a while to get there, it's strange to see how entitled Leeds fans seem to think, and that they're gonna that they're really truly going to come good. It's like I have a bet right now with a Leeds fan who bet me 2 weeks ago that he was 100% confident that that Leeds would finish above Manchester City. I said, I'm going to take that $100 bet and I'm going to go to the bank right now and I'm going to deposit it myself immediately. I'm not even going to wait for 3 weeks. I'm going to deposit it right now. Because that's the stupidest bet I've ever heard in my life. If you genuinely believe that Leeds are going to be top 4, like that's great. At least you believe in your team. But like, geez, Leeds have some form of really strange entitlement that they, deserve to be top 4, or they actually have the team to be top 4. Amelia Casey says hi. Hello, Amelia. How are you doing? And that's not me trying to insult you, Caleb. I genuinely believe that Leeds will be around the top 10 or something like that. I said this to you last year. When you guys were coming up that you'd probably be maybe 10 to 11, 10, 11 area. I think you might even still be top 10, really. Maybe around the 8 mark, 8, 9. And I think that's a really positive season for Leeds. I think that's a really good season. But to be honest, I find Leeds fans really strange in the sense that they just automatically assume that they're going to be as good as they were in the Championship last year when they, the Premier League's a little bit of a different story of the old Championship. Xavier Brown says, I go for Brighton. Oh, Brighton, bit of Matty Ryan, ex-Aaron Moy team before he made the Chinese switch. I can smoke his thoughts on Arsenal. Arsenal are always going to be Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like, Arsenal always seem to... they always seem to be there and not be there at the same time. They lost 3-0 to Villa. Now, Villa is somewhat impressive this year. Well, they are impressive. They beat Liverpool 7-2, I think it was, and Arsenal 3-0. And but then they also go and lose like 1-0 to some shit kicker team. Like, it's really strange. Villa seem to be up for the really big matches, but can't get up for the really shit matches. But Arsenal, yeah, they're always just that team that's there and not there at the same time. Mikel Arteta, obviously, he's a decent manager. He's very young in his managerial career, though. And if you want to give him the time, that's up to you. Obviously, he does come from underneath Pep Guardiola, which is some pretty high-ranking managerial prowess right there. However, it depends on how you feel from Mikel Arteta's start there, but they're not looking too good right now, the old Arsenal. I predicted them 4th, I think I did. I think I predicted them like 4th or 5th. I think I predicted them... No, I think I predicted them top 4. So, Brown says, who do you think is the best Socceroo is now and all time? Nah, let's keep it Premier League related, man. Let's try and keep it Premier League related. So, 21 minutes in here, it is a 1-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea have just had the entire ball. The only time the first 3 minutes was all Newcastle with corners, but besides that opening 2-3 minutes flurry, it's been all Chelsea here, and I wouldn't expect too much of it to change. Caleb Thompson says Villa 0, Leeds 3. Is that who you're playing? No, you're playing Arsenal this week. I think Leeds get the win. No, I think it's a draw. I'll go with a 2-2 draw, actually. Leeds have been giving up a lot of goals, to be honest with you. Oh, I don't know. The more I think about it, Arsenal could probably take that one. And that could go either way. It could honestly be a Leeds 2-1 win. It could be a 3-3 draw, or it could be an Arsenal 3-0 win. That's how that game could go. It literally could be any result there, and I would not be surprised at all. Patercat says Leeds score 5 and concede 5 in the same game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't surprise me if they lost 3-0. It wouldn't surprise me if it was 3-3, and it wouldn't surprise me if it was like 2-1. Maybe not 2-1. I reckon, if anything, it's going to be a high score. I reckon you could get on the over 4.5 for sure there, no matter what in that game, regardless. All right, so 22 minutes in, Chelsea's still here with the ball. Cal Thompson says, I prefer not to speak. Is it in Leeds or is it the Emirates? Where is it? Where is that game? I think it's actually Leeds' home game. That's very interesting. It's not like it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. I guess there is the different dimensions of the fields, but still. I think that that'll be a very interesting game with a lot of goals involved. Ellen Road, yeah, Ellen. There you go. All right, so Newcastle here with a throw-in in their own defensive half right now. Don't forget, guys, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. Patercat says, without fans, home games are meaningless. What did I say in my pre-season predictions? And I know that a certain few people specifically laughed at the fact that I referenced this in regards to Liverpool. Liverpool are one of the most passionate fan bases in the world, in any sport. Their home games at Anfield are some of the most difficult, if not the most difficult, in the Premier League. to win because of how close the stadium, the fans are to the ground, the way the stadium is built for the atmosphere, and just the absolute sheer passion they show every single game. People didn't understand when I said that with no fans there, Liverpool aren't going to have that same prowess that we all know them to usually have. Now, yes, they have the players, but a lot of the time at Liverpool, they actually can be down with a couple of Chelsea here. Oh, nearly got a shot away there. It's still going to stay in here, though. They've got an opportunity. I'll get back to this in a second. Oh, that could be a goal. No, it's going to come away. Wow. This defense from Newcastle is average as. That's going to be a goal kick, though. That was really average defense from Newcastle. Should have ended up in the back of the net there for Chelsea, but they will not get that one. But yeah, in regards to Liverpool, they just don't have that same atmosphere surrounding them and the tense nature of travelling to Anfield. As a City fan, we all know about how tense that place is. So yeah, people laughed at me for that. But now you're starting to realise, wait a second, home games really mean jack shit. Yes, there are different dimensions, but they really don't mean jack shit. This year is really down to, the quality of the actual teams themselves. Caleb Thompson says, fans at Leeds make the difference 100%. 100%, yeah. Bingo. Leeds are a very passionate fan base too. They've got a very animosity feel about it. Liverpool isn't really animosity; it's just sheer passion. Leeds is more of an animosity feeling in comparison. Like they're angry for a win. Pete Ross says this game isn't the slightest bit competitive. Oh no, it's not really. Yeah, no, you're 100% right there, Pete. You're 100% right. Newcastle, there's no Callum Wilson. Like, they've got no real attack there. Like, Joel Linton's there. I don't believe that Joel Linton suits this Newcastle team. I really don't think that his style suits the team. So, for me, I think he's here to really score some goals. But then again, look at their attacking right now. There's a chance. No, that's going to be I believe that's going to be a goal kick. No, it's going to be a corner, goal kick. I think it's a goal kick. Zachary Hill says 2-1 Tottenham. Spurs have too much strike up front. It'll be tight. It could be 2-2. I can't see it being a 0-0. But I definitely could see a score draw, a high score draw too. City's defence has been pretty lacklustre this year. City's defence is always lacklustre, literally every year. That's the thing. People don't realise that our defence in 11-12 was only good. Well, that was when we had Mancini. So Mancini had a really stringent feel about our club. We changed a lot since Mancini. Mancini was very defensive-minded. Then you had Pellegrini, and he was just kind of, a bit of a mixture, really. It was a bit of a mixture. And then Pep Guardiola is obviously possession and attack. He loves a good possession game. But the thing is that we always have a pretty average defence. Back then, we had Company and Lescott. Now, Lescott was good in 11-12. I know he's not the greatest of all time, but the old City defence has never really been too strong. So it wouldn't surprise me if we gave up a couple of goals in this one. But I'd be backing in a score draw. It is away in London. We were just talking about the fact that it doesn't really matter about away games, but City have a really good record against Tottenham, though. That's the thing. City have a really good record against Tottenham. I remember the mid 2010s, between 2012 and 2015, we were beating them by we beat them, I think, 6-1 in a game, 5-1. We had a really good successive run there for a moment, and I think we have a seriously positive record against Tottenham. So that could come into play too. Patercat says, Caleb, that's just a maybe if the vaccine does come as quick as they're saying. Or what Caleb Thompson says, I hope fans are in the ground when we play Scum. I think we play United actually in a couple of weeks. I think 3 weeks' time or something like that. Should be an interesting game. United, if you think they're a top team, if anyone thinks they're a top team, then please turn the TV off and go to bed. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock over there in England right now. Go to bed. Go to bed. 27 minutes in here. Chelsea with the ball. Still 1-0. Mevedo says, I don't think football is good to watch without the crowd. That's up to you, man. That's up to you. I don't really care about, obviously I prefer the crowds, but people say that about every sport, man. Obviously the crowd always does bring in the atmospheric feel to it, but in the same sense, I love this sport, man. I love every sport. I watch it for the, oh my God, he's going for a shot here. Oh, big shot, but he's going to be wild with the shot. Joel Linton there. He's going to miss that one pretty significantly. Pattycat says they got rid of that stupid 3 o'clock rule in England, didn't they? I think so, yeah. I think so. Caleb Thompson says Bruno Fernandes is overrated to any Scum fans in the chat. Every single United player is overrated. Shit, just because he's a United player. Just because he is a United player, you know, they're always going to be overrated. My computer's starting to go real slow right now. I don't know what's going on here. Are we still on right now? I think we are. Yeah, no, we're all good still. We're all good. Sorry, guys. My computer's all over the shop right now. So 28 minutes in here. I've got to get the chat up on here because for some reason it's just going all over the shop, my computer. What's going on here? Paddy Cat says United are still 14th, aren't they? Yeah, man. They're very significantly low. And we're all going to have a party when they get relegated. You know, sneaky buggers. Hopefully they get relegated. Well, I don't want them to get relegated. I love to laugh at them in the Premier League. You know, I love to see them struggle. You know, put the boot down on the neck. Paddy Cat says stream's perfect over here. Yeah, perfect. Sweet, bro. Sweet. All right, so Chelsea here, just outside the box. Going to whip this little baby in. Whip the little baby in. Oh, good defense there by Newcastle. Will stop that one from going into the back of the net. Medvedev says, I mean, yes, but what I'm trying to say is that I prefer NRL and even AFL without the crowd, mainly because they're more entertaining. But again, that's just my opinion. I think AFL is a big, big no-no. I definitely prefer AFL with crowd because you can see the crowd the entire time. Premier League is played on such a rectangular pitch that you can kind of see the crowd briefly, but not really. You know, with NRL, it's played on a rectangular pitch, so you can see the crowd, but not really. But AFL, you can 100%. This actually might stop at some stage. This stream is just... My computer is like freezing badly right now. Glenn Wetfield says, streaming from Vietnam. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, my dude. Who you going for, Glenn? Who you going for? Are you a Chelsea fan or are you a Newcastle fan? Hope you're not a Newcastle fan because right now it's going to be a struggle to see you guys getting up for a win here. My computer might actually turn off. I'm really freaking out. Chelsea should score a goal here, and that will be... Oh, he's missed it. Werner should have been slotting that one right in the bottom left-hand side of the net there, but that will not be a goal. And wow, that is going to be that's going to be sad times there. Oh, okay, my computer's back up and running. Perfect. Say Dragon says, yep, this stream is quite laggy. You're quite laggy, mate. You're quite laggy. Take that one. Take that one. You're laggy. Paco says, Timo thinks my fancy is a joke. How does he not score that goal? That should have been put in the back of the net for sure. That is 100% a goal right there, majority of the week. But 30 minutes in here. Medvedev says, Cagging indeed. Yeah, buddy Cag, I tell you what. Newcastle can get a free kick here. 30 minutes in, Newcastle will get a free kick. The fact of the matter is that this game isn't out of reach just now. You know, it's not out of reach. We're 30 minutes in, and it's not out of reach. It's only 1-0 right now. Glenn Whitfield says, I'm a Gunner boy. Actually, I've got a soft spot for the Geordies. Yeah, I've got a soft spot for the Geordies too. You know, I think everyone loves the movie Goal, for one. But like I said, I really, really am fascinated by St. James Park and the way that it's set up. And I guess when I was young as well, growing up, I really enjoyed the Geordie Shore when I was very young too. So I really got around Newcastle, but... They were always a bit of an up and down team, very, very much like City were when I was growing up. So I definitely got around that part of it too, that aspect. I Can Smoke says, what sport you play growing up? Every sport, mate. Okay, Chelsea here, they're going to head that one outside the box. Newcastle here actually put a little bit of possession together. Let's see if they can put a little worry into the Chelsea minds here. Medvedev says, well, I played footy for 10 years and now I play tennis. Patacat, the original Goal is the only good movie in that franchise. Yeah. Don't even start me on Goal 3. That wasn't even a part of that franchise. You know, that wasn't even a part of it. Goal 2 was okay. It wasn't great, but Goal 1 was obviously the best. But Goal 3 was just, you know, that was the equivalent of what United, you know, Goal 1 was like United in the 2000s and Goal 3 was like United now. You know, just an absolute travesty. An absolute travesty. Newcastle here with the ball. They're going to whip this little baby across to the top right-hand corner here. They can cross this in here. They can cross it in, have a shot. And that was an absolutely terrible cross. Have a shot anyway. Have a shot. Have a shot. Have a shot. Have a shot, Newcastle. Have a shot. Here we go. Just out to the corner. Whip that little baby. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, here we go. This is a good chance. Oh, my God. That was such a waste. That was such a waste. Man, that was such a waste. That was a really good opportunity there for Newcastle, like 3 or 4 times, and yet they just kept passing the ball. Oh, man. And now Chelsea have a good chance. If they score here, like, that's just full on over. Like, if they score here, that is dead set, full on over here. And it's going to be... No, okay. Oh, Chelsea have a shot, and It didn't end up being too much of a shot, but he did go for it at least, which is something that Newcastle didn't do. Meadow says, I think it's pretty obvious that Chelsea will indeed, without question, win this game 6-0. Well, they're not looking great on attack. You know, they've missed a couple of opportunities as well. I wouldn't necessarily say 6-0. I think 2-3-0 could be in question. I still think 3-1 is definitely a shout. I said 3-1 before the game, but without Callum Wilson, that might be a problem. It might be a problem. It might be a problemo. I can smell he's not by that much. Yeah, there's no 6-0. Jeez, I don't know about that. Newcastle is still a decent team. They're not a great team, but they're still a decent team. They'll be happy if they don't finish bottom 5. They'll be happy if they finish 10th to 11th. They'll be okay if they finish above 11th. They'll be happy. If they finish 12th to 15th, they'll be like, eh. If they finish 16th, 17th. They'll be like, okay, that wasn't a great season. If they get relegated, obviously they're just like, okay, burn this slow to the ground. And Mike Ashley with it. Glenn Whitfield says, your only competition is one drunk Scot that one can't understand, plus a stoned American. Doing well, brother. Oh, man. No, I don't really... Look, I'm pretty new to these streams, man. Premier League seems to... Because the Premier League do a lot of actual social media content themselves. You know, the actual teams themselves do a lot of this kind of stuff. So it's very difficult to kind of break the market in the Premier League for these kind of streams. But I just do it because I love the sport. And also, we've got the England versus Ireland game coming up after this, so I need to do one in between anyway. I would have been watching this game regardless, so I was just like, no, we'll crack on with it. I guess Mogi says, Newcastle, the team that would put 5 on Arsenal. It wouldn't surprise me, really. We all remember that 4-4 back in the day. Cheek Tiote! Cheek Tiote. What a bloke. Mevido says, if it does turn out to be 6-0, buy me a beer. And if it doesn't turn out to be 6-0, you can buy me one. Mevido says, what time is it up in Fiji right now? It is 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 hours until we start the rugby. The England versus Ireland stream. But Newcastle, he got a chance. It's going to be a 2-on-3, really. 2-on-3. But Newcastle, here we go. Whip it. Have a crack. Oh, stupid man. Take a shot, man. He took a shot so late. It's going to be a corner here. But take a damn well shot, man. That was so late. That was painful to watch. Like, take a shot. And then finally he takes a shot, and then that's when it gets blocked. Oh, man. I can smell this is England for the win. Yeah, it should be an English win, especially after what I watched last week with the old Irish, with the old Ireland. I think England do win that one. It should be still close. We'll put on a bit of a show to keep on with it, but I still think England are the better team overall there. Here we go. Werner here with an opportunity. He's had a couple of opportunities in this game. Have a shot here. Oh, he's going to be stopped there. And Newcastle get the ball away. Mevido says at least a corner. Maybe they'll score here. Nah, Newcastle's don't do shit. They don't do shit. Mate. You guys don't do shit. And he's going to have a shot. Oh, I thought that was actually going to be in for a second. I don't know how close that was, but I thought that was going to be in for a second. I guess his brother the Aussies today. What about him? 9 minutes until we get to about 9 minutes until we get to half time, plus added minutes. I'd probably say there's only 1 minute added on here, if anything. Not too sure. Maybe it says Aussie kind of choked in the second half. No way. I would not call that a choke whatsoever. That would not be classed as a choke. David Yagob says, who do you win? Who I win? I'm taking Chelsea, mate. Taking Chelsea. Taking them 3-1. No, I'm going to change. I'm changing it to 3-0 here. I'm not giving Newcastle a goal. They haven't. They've shown that they can have the opportunity, but they haven't shown that they could actually even. They haven't shown they could get a goal from taking a shot because they haven't taken shots. They've gotten into range and not taken a shot. Potato Dragon says Newcastle 100-1 Chelsea. Good luck, mate. Good luck. All right, so this Lascelles is injured here. He's pretty big there for the old Newcastle team. If he goes off, that would be quite significant, especially in the first half here. But not too long until half time. I don't think Chelsea have looked that great, really. I don't think Chelsea have looked that great. But they are still winning 1-0, and that's all they need to do. All they need to do is win. But, Timo Werner has had a significant amount of chances, but none of them are going into the back of the net. Timo Werner has had a lot of the ball, actually. Page says Newcastle just suck. Oh, yeah, they do, of course. Well, they don't suck. They're 12th place, and they don't have their key striker today, Callum Wilson. I wouldn't say that they suck at all, really. But they are a yo-yo team. They are what my team was in the early 2000s. They go up and they go down. They go up and they go down. But look, Newcastle are definitely on the improve. But obviously, the Mike Ashley situation is a little bit of a hamper on their potential growth. Whatever happened to that takeover? I don't think the takeover happened, did it? With the Saudi Arabian guy. That's going to be a free kick here for Chelsea. Page, yeah, there we go. No, Newcastle need them Saudis. Yeah, what happened with that? Like, did they just say no? Nah, what's going on? What happened there? I didn't really look too much into what happened there with the Saudi. Oh, that should be a goal. Oh, wow. Jeez, Chelsea nearly got another goal there, but it won't happen. Yeah, that Saudi Arabia fall through was a significant problem for them, unfortunately. That would have been absolutely huge for the team. Absolutely huge. They would have really turned into a contender. Well, I don't know if I'd say contender. It still takes a while for a team who's been bought over and taken over to actually adjust and get quality. City was taken over in 2008, technically 2007, but 2008. And it still took us, 3 years before we really started to seriously compete. Page E says Takeover fell through because Premier League didn't respond for months and they withdrew their offer. And now Mike Ashley has taken the Prem to court for it. Well, fair enough, really. Why did they not respond? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Of course you'd take him to court. Mike Ashley's an absolute mutt of a human being, but for what he's done in Newcastle, but it's just outrageous. I might have a look at that after. A free kick here to Chelsea, just outside the box. Free kick here to Chelsea. Yeah, that's outrageous. Did they give any reason? Like, was there any reason that Oh, geez, my computer's all over the shop today. Was there any reason the Premier League gave, or what's going on here? My computer is just completely frozen. Why is my computer just frozen here? Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me right now? I don't know why my computer's just, for some reason, frozen. I think my screen's just frozen. Chelsea go on goal. Are we still... I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. I might have to refresh the stream. I don't know what's going on here. This is just really strange and really random. We can hear you. We can't see me because of this stupid stream. Jeez, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to fix this. I can't even use my computer right now. I cannot even use my computer right now. Well, this sucks. I'm going to have to jump on this. I can hear you, but the screen. Okay, let me just... I'm going to have to refresh the stream. So this might cut out for a little bit, guys. Just wait in the chat. Just wait there. I'll be back in a few moments. I don't understand what's going on here with the computer. Why is this doing this? Why is this doing this right now? Oh, this is fucked. Why is this doing this? Why is this doing this? Why is this doing this right now? Why is this doing this? I think we're coming back on now. I think we're good now. I think we're good now. This is all over the shop. What's going on here? Why is this doing this? Now I need to fix this. Oh, now it's work. Now it's fine. All right, yeah, we're back. I'm just trying to. This. I don't know what's going on right now with my computer. It's this. It's the computer. It's not even the stream. It's the computer. Still 1-0 here, by the way, guys. With a few minutes to go here of the first half. We're actually just about to go into added time, which I believe will probably only be about 1 minute. I'm just trying to fix this scoreboard right now. And there we go. There we go. Well, okay, so what were we talking about? Okay, so Chelsea, that's going to be... how many added minutes here? Maybe only one. I'd probably say only probably 1 minute to be added on here. It is only 1 minute. Perfect. All right, so 1-0 is 1 added minute. And now we're about to... oh, lovely. And now we're going to see an injury. Okay, so Lascelles is going to go down here as well. Lascelles is going to be down here. He already went down injured beforehand. Oh, geez, we were on about 40 people watching before too. Now we've dropped down to 4. Damn it, man. I told people to wait. Tell people to wait. People don't realise I will be back. Even though my stream goes down, I will be back. Grant Smith says, go Spurs. Hey, can around the old Spurs, eh? You're not going to have a good night tonight. You're not going to have a good night against the old City. But he's getting around his team, so there you go. So we're just waiting here for an injury right now. I think Lascelles is going to come off. That's obviously a big time loss there for the Geordies, especially considering that their team's a little bit of a shambles right now, as it is. They're in a bit of a shambles. So obviously he'll probably play out this final couple of seconds here because the ref will more than likely just call half time once this ball gets thrown in here by James, and he hasn't called it yet. I think he's probably going to add on another 30 seconds or so. But you know that is their main centre back there. So that's a huge loss there for Newcastle there. That's an absolutely huge loss there. Mevedo says, I don't think that many people come to watch the football games. Yeah, no, we did. Lockenboo says, I'm watching on my phone, so I had to go out and then go back in the stream. You know, you're right, mate. All right. 2 likes away from 40, guys. Smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 2 likes away from 40. I was only expecting about 20 likes on Premier League streams, so I'm impressed with 38 so far. That is going to be half-time, so this is going to be 1-0 here to Chelsea after a own goal to Newcastle. Lascelles has come out here for Newcastle, so that is their main centre-back, their main centre-half who's gone off there. And it's going to be a massive struggle city there for the second half. Now, I don't think that Newcastle were necessarily terrible there. Really, it probably should be 0-0. Actually, no, really it should be 3-0 to Chelsea, but they missed a lot of opportunities there through Timo Werner. And yeah, they would. They'd be disappointed. They'd be very disappointed there, the old Chelsea, that they're only up by the 1 goal here at halftime. I can say says I enjoy the Premier League streams, keep them going. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I definitely will be keeping them going. Like I said, this is my first Premier League stream in like 6 weeks, so I wasn't expecting too many people to turn up here. And it's good also because obviously it's in between the rugby games that I do with the England and Ireland game coming up in about an hour and a half's time. But yeah, Mevedo says they don't like it only for watching. Yeah, brother, our whole stream just cut out. Of course, there's not many. We had about 34 people in when we cut out, and now we're on 4. That's because we cut out, so everyone obviously went off. But yeah, look, I don't think Newcastle have been that bad. I don't think they've been that bad. They obviously haven't done anything when it comes to their actual attack. They get into the box and they just don't do anything with it. They don't take the shot or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's Newcastle. Wellington hasn't done too much in regards to the front either. Paddy G says sleep. That's less time for sports. Who's keen for Spurs Man City? Yeah, well, I'm doing that game too, man. I'm definitely obviously keen for that. But I've got a rugby game in between. I'll be asleep for the rugby stream. Yeah, fair enough, man. It starts at 3 a.m. my time, so in about an hour and 40 minutes. That should be a very good game, though. Very good game. We usually get last week when we were doing the rugby, actually. Last week we were doing the international rugby. I was expecting 20, maybe even 15, because it was like 3 a.m. in the morning. I think it was 4 a.m. in the morning the England versus Georgia game started, and that's not a big game. And I was really, truly expecting that to get like 15 people in it. I was not expecting many people at all. But we actually had like 80 people in watching the whole game. So England international rugby does pretty well. So yeah, I won't be going to bed until probably about 7 a.m. my time, maybe 7:30 or so my time. And then tomorrow we're going to do a lot of NFL. Actually, we've got 3 NFL. What are we doing? We're doing the Detroit Lions, Carolina Panthers. We're doing the Indianapolis Colts and Green Bay Packers, and also the Kansas City Chiefs and Las Vegas Raiders game on Monday morning there. I'm going to put out a video tomorrow afternoon in regards to the Australia. No, I might even not do the Australia-specific reaction. I'm going to do a weekly review. So every Monday will be like a rugby review. Every Tuesday will be like a Premier League review. Wednesday will be like an NFL review. Stuff like that, like the weekly reviews. I can say when you're back in Oz. I'll be back in Oz next Saturday, mate. 1 week's time. 1 week's time. 1 week time. Carl Charles says, all night on live streams. Let's go. Keep up the great work. Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll be here all night. I hope Newcastle can put something together for that second half, man. I really do. I hope they can do something here in the second half and make a game of it. I know it is only 1-0, but it just wouldn't surprise me if Chelsea still won this game 3-0. It wouldn't surprise me if they put a couple of goals in quickly into the second half, maybe around the 55th to 60th minute, and they just held out for the 3-0 win. And they could even still win this game 4-0, to be completely honest with you. They have had a lot of opportunities. They just aren't putting it into the back of the net. So, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they did still end up winning this game 3-4-0. Newcastle probably should have kept it to 0-0. And really, it wasn't really the Newcastle defence that stopped it. It was the fact that Timo Werner missed a couple of absolute sitters. It should have 100% been 2-0. Minimum 2-0, really. From that one shot that probably should have gone into the bottom left-hand corner of the net, but didn't happen, so there you go. Evidence says, I think that's what the game's going to be honest. Chelsea just too good, as always. What do you mean, as always? They've been pretty average for years now. They haven't been too great for years now. This year is a year they've rebuilt their team, I guess, you'd say. They've come out of their rebuild. They haven't been great for a couple of years now. PJ, you should do a FIFA 21 career mode and pump a $500,000 financial takeover into Man City. It'd be very realistic. Well, to be fair, it is. Yeah, you mean 500 million. To be fair, it is a realistic, but it's actually quite unrealistic because it would probably cost about, in between 2 and 3 to 3 and 4 billion to take over Man City rather than just a cheeky 500 mil. I'm pretty certain that they'd be selling that for a lot more than 500 mil. But no, I'm not really into the old... I wouldn't be playing the sport games on here. This is obviously more of an analytical kind of discussion about live sport and live reaction analysis kind of stuff than gaming. I do have BKR travel, which I will be really focusing on once I get back to Australia. Until then, I can't really focus too much on it. Pages, yeah, but game limitations. Oh, is it 500 million the most that can be taken over for? Is that the most that can be taken over on the game? I haven't really played too much. Ziyech, that was a nice cross from Ziyech, to be completely honest. I should have been put in the back of the net too. It should be 3-0. Really, it should have been 3-0. Tammy Abraham should have put that into probably top right corner. He probably should have been aiming that a little bit further to the right, but obviously it didn't end up happening. And yeah, it was a great cross there from Ziyech. This was obviously the goal. Now that was a fantastic whip in there, but the terrible defense there, absolutely shocking defense there from Fernandez, and he puts that into the bottom left hand corner, and yeah, man, it's disappointing, very disappointing. Page A says top 6 prediction right now. Top 6: City, Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool. Let's have a look, actually. Leicester's probably there. Leicester definitely would be there, I guess. Leicester would definitely be there. They're looking pretty decent right now still. I don't think they win it, but they definitely would be looking pretty decent right now. Southampton are 5th and Aston Villa 6th. They'll drop. Everton will still be there. I wouldn't be surprised if... I'd even chuck Everton into that 6th role. I don't think that Arsenal are going to do it anymore. I had originally had Arsenal for 4th. I still think City win it, to be honest with you, man. We're a game behind. Make it 15, so then we'd be 3 points behind the leaders with a game behind. Well, Leicester obviously would be on the same. So Leicester play today, actually. I think Leicester's play straight after this, don't they? I think Leicester's the next game, actually. It is... No, sorry, Aston Villa and Brighton. Leicester play on... They play Liverpool tomorrow. Ooh, it's 7:15. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, tomorrow. So it's 1:24 a.m. for me. So Monday morning, they play Leicester. That'd be a good game, actually. Leicester and Liverpool. Oh, I think Liverpool. I don't know. They don't have any striker now, do they? With no Mohamed Salah, they don't really have too much of an attacking foray, considering they've lost a lot of players. I think Leicester could actually win that, so that would take it to 21 points. And if City won, they would be on 15 points. They're still 6 points behind, but that would obviously be with the game in hand. So technically, City would only be 3 points behind, regardless, as long as they beat Tottenham, though, which is a really difficult shout there. I guess, mate, sorry. I know you want to keep it Premier League related, but you're a Heat fan of BBL. Yes, I am. I would be a Gold Coast fan if they had a Gold Coast team, but they don't have a Gold Coast team. So no, I'm all about the Brisbane Heat for the time being until they bring in a Gold Coast team. I'll tell everyone that right now. You know, I'm a Brisbane Heat fan because that's the only team that is even remotely close to the Gold Coast. But if the Gold Coast was brought in a BBL team, I'd be going for the old Gold Coast, whatever they are, the old Gold Coast team. Perfect. Jaden Lambert says, "Hey, BKR Sport, hello mate, how you doing? Just at half time right now, 1-0 to the old Chelsea, and I believe they would be top of the table right now. I believe that they would go to the old cheeky top. Oh, don't tell me it stopped again. Jeez, this computer is just all over the shop today. All over the shop. Yeah, as it stands, Chelsea first, Leicester second, but they are obviously only second because of goal difference and a game behind. I think Tottenham are third. I don't think this changes, and I think that Chelsea probably branch that gap a little bit more. In regards to that goal difference too. Could I see a shot? Probably not. Mevido says, might disagree with me, but I prefer watching the BBL than watch the Aussie cricket team. Oh, well, no. I understand. Well, no, I don't think so. I think that maybe the one day I'm looking forward to Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do actually with cricket because I don't really know if I want to do 1 days or 5 days. I know I'm going to do a lot of 2020s, but I don't know if I'm going to do too many 1 days or 5 days, especially when NFL on Friday is going to be like literally 3 games as well. Literally like 3 games as well, so that's going to be a huge day. I can tell you, this depends really on what match you watch that Aussie play. 5 days, no one really gets around anymore, but... let me have a look. Who did Newcastle play in the upcoming weeks? I'm going to have a look. Who did Newcastle play? So Newcastle, obviously, they're losing today. They play Crystal Palace next week. Crystal Palace, where are they on the table? They're 8th place. Not bad, really. Not bad. You can't be too disappointed with that if you're a Crystal Palace fan. So that's a difficult game, especially away there at Selhurst Park as well. And then they play Aston Villa. They're difficult considering. But then again, Aston Villa haven't turned up against the weaker teams. They've turned up against the really good teams. So that's definitely a game Newcastle could win there. Newcastle then play West Brom. They should win that game because West Brom are just diabolical. Leeds versus Newcastle. I'd probably give that one to Leeds. Sheffield United haven't won a game yet. Jeez, I didn't realise that. Sheffield United are last. I didn't even see that. Wow, okay. And then after that, Newcastle versus Fulham. They should win that on 2. Where's Fulham actually? Oh, they're only 1 spot out of the relegation zone right now, so they're on 4 points in comparison. I can say this is now the 10th next month. Yeah, not too long until the old BBL season starts there. Okay, who did Chelsea play in the upcoming weeks? Let's have a look at who Chelsea play. So Chelsea win this game, then they're going to play Tottenham next week. Wow, I think we're actually streaming that game, Chelsea-Tottenham. I think we're actually meant to be streaming it. I know we're streaming the Rene versus Chelsea game. Yeah, we are doing Chelsea-Tottenham. Wow, we're doing 3 Chelsea games in a week, actually. We're streaming on this channel. Glenn Whitfield's is up there. Kazali. Hey, get around the up there, Kazali. Chelsea-Tottenham. A week after that, Chelsea versus Leeds. That's an interesting match up there. So Chelsea have a couple of difficult matches coming up there. They've got Tottenham, they've got Leeds, and then after that they have Everton. Wow, 3 games in a row, very difficult. And then Chelsea play who after? Wolverhampton away. That's okay. It's not really that bad. West Ham. So really, it's just their next 3 matches that are quite difficult. And then they play Arsenal. So they have 3 matches that are difficult, 2 matches that are reasonable, and then they go to play Arsenal. So Chelsea have a very difficult couple of weeks coming up. So they definitely need to hope that they get this win. Definitely need to hope they get this win. So they play Tottenham. Tottenham, Leeds and Everton. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a difficult one. That is a very difficult one to think about for the old Chelsea fans in the upcoming weeks. I can suppose go the Thunder. There you go. Just waiting here for the second half to get started here, by the way, guys. Really looking forward to that England game, actually. I don't know if I'm going to Glenn Whitfield says, how long you been in the UK? Yeah, too long. Fair enough. I don't know if I'm going to do the City Tottenham game, to be honest with you. I'll be exhausted by then. I'll be absolutely exhausted, especially with another stream in between this. I'm not too sure if I'll be able to do that game as well. 3 streams will be pretty significant, to be honest. Jaden Lemon says, Chelsea to win. You reckon, mate? You reckon? They should definitely be winning this game. They should definitely win this game, and they should be winning this 3-0. They should already be up 3-0, in all fairness. They should already be up. Because I think that England game will finish about 5 a.m. or so. Jaden Lemon says, Chelsea the best. I don't know about that. How long since they won the Premier League, actually? I think like 5 years? When did they last win? Because 2011-12 City, 12-13 United, 13-14 I think was City, 14-15 was Chelsea, 15-16 was Leicester, 16-17 was City, 17-18 was City, 18-19 was Liverpool. So the last time Chelsea won was like 6 years ago, right? Is that right? Yeah, no one cares, Kainga. Medvedev says, how many streams have you done? If I were in your position, I would have stopped after the first stream. That proves I'm not as committed as you. Yeah, bro. I'm committed as man. I stream all the time across all different sports and stuff like that, man. So I don't really mind. I'd be out watching these games anyway. You know what I mean? Like I'd always. The thing is it's just for irregardless of what's going on. I'm always going to probably stream anyway because I'm just going to be out watching the game. You know what I mean? So. Oh my god, my stream is just messing up again. It's going slow again. Oh, gee whiz, frozen. Yeah, I know. No, we should be right. Hopefully it comes back on here. My computer's all over the shop tonight. My computer is just all over the shop tonight. You guys can still hear me though, right? You guys can still hear me. Clement says, you are great. Appreciate it, man. I'm going to have to stop this 1 second, guys. Give me 2 seconds. You guys can still hear me, but I'm going to have to, I'll just restart this thing again. Sorry, guys, if you're just tuning in, or wait around 2 seconds. We will be back in literally 2 seconds. The game is about to kick off here for the second half as well. I'm just going to force quit this Streamlabs and then come back. And we'll be 2 seconds. Don't leave. Bum, 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 bum. The fuck is going on here? Oh. Chelsea feels like, yeah, fuck, who cares, mate? Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're coming back on. Come back on. Coming back on here. All right, let me know if we're back on yet, guys. No idea why this is continuously going like this tonight. We don't usually have these problems anymore. I haven't had this problem in literally a good couple of months, actually. So it's actually quite frustrating. This is happening. I don't know what's going on, but we're just gonna have to deal with it like this. Okay, there we go. We're back. Perfect. I'm not going to show that comment, Glenn. I can't be showing that comment, my man. Medvedev says, hey, we're back. Perfect. Chandler Lemon says, always, mate. Yeah, he said Chelsea are first on the ladder. Yeah, Chelsea are first on the ladder, but I've also seen them first on the ladder many times in the previous couple of years, and they do seem to not be there when it comes to the end chalkboard. So we'll see how they go. They still have a lackluster defence. They haven't really who they've really played. Who have Chelsea really played, actually? Let's have a look quickly. Second half has started, by the way, guys, 46 minutes in. Let's see the big-time teams that Chelsea have actually played. So last week, Chelsea played the Sheffield United, who are last. They won that game, so fair enough. Yeah, they won that game. But they're last, so they haven't really played anyone in regards to that just yet. Chelsea also played... Who have they played? Burnley. Not really anyone. We still keep going back here. It's really difficult to see the Chelsea games right now. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find all the Chelsea games. They played United. They didn't even beat United. They drew 0-0 with the United. They played Southampton. Not really anyone. I know they're top 6 right now, but they'll fall apart. Crystal Palace. Not really anyone. Who else have Chelsea played? Chelsea played West Brom. Definitely not really anyone. Chelsea then also played before that against Liverpool. Lost Liverpool 2-0. And their first game was a 3-1 win against Brighton. They haven't played anyone yet. They really haven't played anyone yet. When they did play someone, they either lost or drew. I wouldn't even class United as a real serious big team as well. So whenever they've played someone, it's not really anyone. So I'm not too sure if I'll be talking too highly just yet. There's a long way to go before I start backing in this team on a serious note. I can smoke this Arsenal vs Tottenham biggest rivalry. Good luck, mate. Biggest rivalry in the Premier League. Best of luck with that one, Jamie. Good luck. You'll have to have a real serious convincing. You'll have to be a really a good convincer to say that's the biggest rivalry in the Premier League. It's a big rivalry, but a biggest rivalry. I don't know about that one. Biggest rivalry in the Premier League would probably be Liverpool and United. Liverpool United for sure. Hey, Glenn Whitfield, man. Come on, brother. I know you're trying to be funny, but we can't be having that, man. We'll have to tell me out if you do it again. Come on, man. I've got to give you a warning, mate. Jane 11 says, what is Chelsea's biggest rivalry? Biggest rivalry Chelsea would be Arsenal. It's between Arsenal and Tottenham. It could be Tottenham. I'd probably say Arsenal. Joe's places Tottenham wins 3-1. Yeah, good luck, mate. Good luck. You're obviously a Tottenham fan. All right, so 48 minutes in here, guys, and Chelsea going to have the ball. Medvedev says, it must be good head-to-head. Who must be good head-to-head? Oh, Arsenal vs Tottenham. Oh, Arsenal vs Tottenham. Look, Arsenal have always usually got the wood over them, but Tottenham in recent years maybe starting to do something. I'm not too sure, really. But in comparison, I wouldn't say is biggest. Wait, what's going on? Ben Dover says, hi, mate. What do you think about the departure of Greg Clark? Also, do you think you should resign from the channel after your derogatory comments about Sterling on the week? What was my derogatory comments about Sterling on the week, considering that I haven't done a stream here for like 6 weeks? Oh, about the Premier League. What's that? That's a random comment. What's going on there? I can smell he says, I'd say Arsenal would be. Yeah, I'd probably say Arsenal. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, gee whiz. What a stupid man. That was just stupid. Ben says, yes, I'm a Spurs fan, been my whole life, and Arsenal get lost. Yeah, fair enough. That was just boring banter, man. No, it's just like, come on, man. What a waste of time. All right, so 50 minutes in here. He just gets hidden from the channel. That's all good. We could just hide whoever that is. I know who it is too. It's like, cool, man. What a waste. Like, you're wasting your time at like 12:30 in the morning commenting just stupid shit. TW says, sup, bro? Hello, mate. How you doing? So 50 minutes in here. 1-0 Chelsea. TW says, no, you got no mods. I'll help you out. Nah, you're good, Chammy. We don't have any bad people here except for that idiot. Like, it's just an idiot. You know, it's just a waste of time. So 1-0 here, and Chelsea just kind of trying to get some possession back into the game right now. Newcastle, really, you wouldn't expect them to score here. Glenn Whitfield says, it's been a weird year for all sports results in every way. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, it really has been a serious focal point in regards to the actual quality of teams without the atmosphere, because atmosphere usually does play a huge part. Home team usually plays a huge part, but it doesn't really play a huge part in today's game. So it really has come down to the actual team play and the actual tactics and the ability to actually hear each other when you're yelling on the pitch too. You know, usually you can't hear your other teammates as clearly as they can right now. Medvedev says that was also just a random comment out of nowhere. Oh, it's just I know who it is. It's the guy who always comes in for rugby league streams and trolls. It's like he's got such a waste of a life. Like, he literally subscribes to this channel and just messages me about 100 times a day on Instagram, wanking on. Duffy says, imagine trying to annoy a Titans fan. They're about to be good, not going to work. What are we talking about? The Titans? Where the Titans come into this? All right, so Chelsea just outside the attacking area right now. Nothing gone on so far in this opening 6 minutes here. Let me know where you think Chelsea will finish, actually. Whether you're a Chelsea fan or not. Actually, if you're a Chelsea fan, don't, because I know you're going to say first. They're a good shout for first, really. They are a good shout, especially with Liverpool coming down, City being a bit struggling. Tottenham known as ever, they will always fall apart towards the end of the season. Always, regardless of what your thoughts are. Davies, we're going to try and keep this Premier League related, my man, because obviously this is a Premier League stream. Tottenham always fall apart. Leicester, you can't really back them in necessarily to go all the way. Let me know where you reckon Chelsea will finish up at the end of the season. Jalen Lemon says, Bloody Virus. I can he says, could be 2-0, 2-1 late goal Newcastle. Yeah, if Newcastle were to score, it'd be a consolation. It wouldn't be any kind of actual meaningful goal at all. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes for this stream, by the way, guys. Like I said, I was only expecting about 20 likes, and we're nearly at 50, so... I'm pretty happy with that one. Pretty happy with that one for our first Premier League stream in literally. Oh, Chelsea here. This should be a goal. This should be a goal. Should be a goal. Should be a goal. Wow. That is just poor. That is just poor there from Werner. Werner should be shooting that at one himself. I have no idea how that is not a goal. That 100% should be a damn well goal. How is Werner not scoring there? He tries to pass that ball across there. I get it. He was open, but like you can clearly see the Newcastle defender on the inside of him there. No idea why you're risking it for that. No idea why you don't take the shot there yourself in that situation. Don't forget, guys, if you're new around here, obviously hit that subscribe button. Chelsea, oh, good save. Good stop there on the cross. Nah, pretty bland, to be honest with you. I wouldn't say good save, but good stop there on the cross. So Newcastle in their own half right now. Oh, good defensive effort there. Medvedev says, I just have a strong feeling Newcastle will get opportunities, like a lot of opportunities towards the end, but won't convert. Chelsea missed opportunities already. Wouldn't necessarily surprise me. Like I said before, wouldn't necessarily surprise. And that's going to be a poor effort there. But I just think Chelsea will already be up 2-3-0. I'd probably say 3-0 by then. W says, I didn't know Newcastle had a football team. What? What? You didn't know Newcastle had a Premier League team? That will do me. That will do me. They have a very, very strong history. Not necessarily in regards to results, but definitely in regards to the actual team itself. Even people who aren't football fans would definitely know Newcastle, the team. What's going on there? That's outrageous. That's outrageous that you've come in here and said that you don't think Newcastle are a team. Have you not seen the movie Goal for one? Just for starters. Just for starters. Have you not seen the movie Goal? You never heard of the man named Alan Shearer? Gee whiz. Duffy says, I didn't know that's Australian teams. What? You didn't know that's Australian. This is Premier League. This is English, mate. England. So 54 minutes in here, Chelsea. Going to whip this little baby in from the right corner. I can tell you, says, start a gaming channel playing sport games. Oh, man, I'm so busy as it is, man. That's going to be, wow, they should have got another goal there. How are Chelsea not up like 16-0 here? How are Chelsea not up like a 16-0 here? That is outrageous. Probably, well, he's open there, basically. You class as open in regards to that from Kante. Oh, that wasn't Kante, that was Zuma, sorry. Jeez, I'm tired. Medvedev says there is Newcastle in A-League and EPL. Yeah, well, that's because there's Newcastle in Australia and a Newcastle in England, mate. So 55 minutes in here. Medvedev says, Panthers had a good season. Guys, keep it football related, please. Not talking about rugby league. We've done plenty of rugby league chat this year. But Chelsea, that's another missed opportunity. Another missed shot. How many shots they had? Actually, I'm going to have a quick look here. How many shots they had? They've had quite a lot. Glenn Whitfield says, too expensive to get back to Australia, plus 3,000's in prison. All right, so Chelsea, how many stats? Let's look at the stats. So stats, they've had 77% of this of the ball in this game. 9 shots to 2. 9 shots, 2 on target. Wow. Newcastle haven't had a shot on target, by the way. They've had 3 shots, 0 on target. 2 of them off target, 5 off target for Chelsea. Obviously, that means that there is 2 block shots there. But, yeah, Chelsea have been very inconsistent with their ability to put the ball on target there. All right, so 34 minutes left here. Newcastle, they're definitely kind of one decent counter-attack away from tying this game up, though. Because, really, Chelsea haven't been that great defensively either. It's not been a positive performance here, really. I wouldn't necessarily be confident if you're a Chelsea fan right now. Oh, that's close to a free kick there. I was surprised they didn't give away a free kick there for Newcastle. Chelsea with the ball just outside the box. And, that's going to be saved again there. Saved again. Saved again. 57 minutes in, that's going to be saved again. And that ball's going to go over the top of it. That's actually going to come down here with Newcastle. Newcastle will have a chance. No, bad pass. Bad pass. I Can Smell You says, last time Chelsea put through on Newcastle was 2017. Yeah, but, here we go. Here's a chance. Newcastle have a shot. Oh, stop with the fakes. Stop with the fake shots, man. Stop with the fake shots. My gosh. My goodness me. So many fake shots. Like, take the actual shot, Newcastle. The amount of opportunities they're getting, they just don't take. They're not taking the shots. And here we go. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot. That's a goal. Oh my god. 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 Don't tell me that is. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You can't tell me right now that surely he called a handball there. If he didn't call a handball there, I'm actually going to flip out that he didn't score this goal here. How are you missing that? Oh my god. I don't think he was calling handball there. I think they were going to call a goal there. Because I don't think that his arm was in any kind of displacement and there's nothing you could do about that, and it was like here. So I'm not too sure that was going to be called as a handball or anything like that. I wouldn't class that as a no goal. I think that would have been a goal if you had to put that on target. Like, you're literally 5 meters out. Like, you're literally right in front of goal 5 meters out. How do you shoot over the top there? How do you shoot over the top there? Wow. So 30 minutes left here. That was a really, really solid chance there for Newcastle that goes begging again. Another one that goes begging. Another one that goes begging. Frank Lampard not too happy right now. Newcastle would 100%, like I said at the beginning, Newcastle would 100% take a draw here. Joseph plays says Tottenham are second third. Second because they haven't played anyone this year. The only team high on the ladder was Southampton, and we won that 5-2. So, man, it's going to be a great test. City is going to be a great test for Spurs. Yeah, 100%. Thank you very much, T3 Duffies, for the $2 donation. I don't know why you're saying sorry, Blaze. I don't even know what you're sorry for. I appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. But in regards to Tottenham, Tottenham are playing well, but they are bottlers. They are known as the absolute buddy bottlers of the league. You know, they haven't won the top division in like literally 50, 60 years or something like that. And obviously they've never won the Premier League. So, and 2016 was their best chance, and yet Leicester took it away from them. So that proved everything about the resolve of that club. But look, it will be interesting to see how they go against City. City have a very good record against them too. Glenn Whitfield says, Arsenal and Tottenham are bitter rivals like Newcastle and Sunderland. Newcastle and Sunderland's a bit different to Arsenal and Tottenham. Newcastle have a chance. Oh, it's gone over. Truly, Newcastle should have equalised here. Wow, man. Ahmed Mohammed says, please show the football. Unfortunately, man, due to broadcasting restrictions, it's illegal for me to show you the game. So this is just me talking about the game live and talking to you about the live score and speaking in the comment section. But yeah, man, you're all good. Now, don't worry about deleting those kind of comment stuffies, especially if there's only like one or two every stream. It gives me a chance to let people know anyway. But Newcastle and Sunderland, that's kind of... Newcastle and Sunderland, they hate each other, but Sunderland just irrelevant, man. Irrelevant. Sunderland have completely dropped off, like, beyond no means. Like, I think they're in, like, the Division 3 now, aren't they? Where are Sunderland? I'm pretty certain there was actually talk about them being, like, liquidated. I'm not sure. They're a very successful... Well, not successful, but they're a very... storied team over the years, so that would suck to see, but they're obviously they completely dropped off since their Premier League days. They completely dropped off there. I have no idea what happened to them. There's actually a Netflix documentary about Sunderland. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was in their year that they dropped down, maybe, or maybe even in their year in Championship. I'm not too sure. They've got a really frustrating past. The old Sunderland. They were pretty okay. I think maybe 12, 13. They weren't too bad, actually, when they had a bit of Adam Johnson action. I know about the old Adam Johnson, but that was more of his City days. But, Adam Johnson was pretty good when he was at Sunderland, and they had a decent-ish team. I think Sessegnon, a bit of Sessegnon action was there at one stage. Duffy says, I'm going to go sleep. Good night, everyone. All right, mate, have a good one. I'll probably still be streaming when you're awake, when you wake up. I got the Ireland and England game right after this, and then I got the Man City and Tottenham game right after that. Chelsea, this should put it to bed. They should put it to bed here. They should put it to bed here. Oh, my God. That's poor. Take the shot, Chelsea. Oh, that's poor. That is so poor. That is so damn well poor. I guess says who... TW says, I wake up at 6, wouldn't surprise me. Well, my final stream will finish at 6. Tottenham and City will finish at 5:30 my time it starts, so that'll finish at about 7 a.m. my time, so that'll be 6 a.m. in Sydney. But who do you think is getting promotion into the Premier League next season? I haven't actually looked at the Championship, man. I don't really watch too much Championship. I do so much sport as it is that I don't really get a chance to look too much at the Championship. So you'd know better than me, man. You'd know better than me. Mevedon says, looks like it's going to be one of those games. It's been pretty dire. It's been pretty dire here. Hasn't been the most unreal of games. Chelsea have had a lot of shots, though. They've had a lot of shots. And that's going to go a 4 throw in here for Newcastle. 63 minutes in here. I honestly wouldn't put it past Newcastle throwing a spanner in the works here and actually getting a goal in the next 10 minutes or so. I wouldn't surprise. Jaden Lewis has come on Chelsea. Yeah, a bit disappointing. I can suppose it's Reading looking good. Reading, really? True. I'm actually going to have a look at the Championship right now. Judge plays this. Last time Tottenham won the top competition was 1960-61. Yeah, so about 60 years ago, like I said. Let me have a look at the Championship right now, actually. English League Championship. There's a couple of games. Oh, Reading are playing Bournemouth right now. It's 2-2. Yeah, Reading good. Watford up there. Norwich. Hey, can you imagine Norwich get back up? Bournemouth still around there. Bristol City. As long as Middlesbrough don't make it up, I'm happy. Newcastle live with a chance, though. Newcastle live with a chance. And they're going to cross it right into a Chelsea buddy chest. So don't worry about that. Anyone but Middlesbrough, and definitely not Stoke. If you even think about putting Stoke in this competition, I'm going to throw myself off a balcony. That would be the worst thing in history. That would be the worst damn well thing in history. Yeah, Duffy's, none of that, brother. None of that. Delete that. I'm going to delete that comment, brothers. No. We don't need to be talking. Actually, no. Can you delete it? My computer's slow right now. Chelsea with a chance. Goal. Oh, off the post too. That's a goal. And that should be done here. Tammy Abraham hits the post, bottom right-hand corner, and there we go. Thanks, Stuffies. Appreciate it, man. I don't need that drama. Too much drama. So, but that's going to be 2-0 here to Chelsea, and they should be put to bed. There's no way you can see Newcastle scoring a couple of goals here. That should really be put to bed there. But all right, Duffies, you have a good night, mate. I can smell you says, love to see Wickham in it, but would never happen. Wickham, where are they? Where Wickham? We're bloody third last. What's going on there? What are you talking about? Wickham? Wickham, they're third last in the Championship, mate. They've won 2 games out of 11. They've lost 8. That's definitely not going to happen. As long as Stoke's not there, I would love to see Millwall. I would love to see Millwall just so that we can see a bit of Millwall West Ham. That'd be fun to watch. That'd be real fun to watch. But we'd obviously have to hope that there is football, like an actual fan return for that to happen. Bournemouth are looking pretty alright though. They're obviously they've played an extra game though than everyone. They'll probably drop out of the top 6 actually. Swansea are interesting. Where's Cardiff nowadays? Oh, they're 16th. There you go. TBM Games, is anyone going to watch the City game? Yeah, man. I'm going to be streaming the City versus Tottenham game. I'll be streaming it as per usual. So I'll be doing that game as well right after not right after this. I'll be doing the England versus Ireland Rugby Union game first, and then I'll be doing the City versus Tottenham game. I can say it's only still like Akinfenwa. Akinfenwa's still cracking, is he? Is Akinfenwa still cracking on? That's outrageous. That is outrageous. Monquillo will go off here for Almiron. Almiron will come on here for Monquillo. So a couple of changes made from both teams here. 66 minutes in. It's 2-0 to Chelsea. Akinfenwa, gee whiz. What a name. What an absolute name. I can't believe he's still cracking on here. 3 likes away from 50. 3 likes away from 50, guys. Smack that thumbs up button if you have not already. But Chelsea score another one there through Tammy Abraham, who should have already had one from his header before, but obviously that one did not go to plan. Wow, that looks like a really good game there between Reading and Bournemouth right now, actually. 2-2. 2-2, and Bournemouth were down 2-0 in that one as well. They're at the Goldsons as well. All right, so Chelsea, like I said, I think they'll take this one away to be about 3-0. 2-3. They'll win this game 3-0. They could even win it 4-0, to be honest. Now they're up by 2. It wouldn't surprise me if they took it away. I guess what he says, the big man been playing 70 minutes in a few games. Jeez, how old is he now? What, like 33? He's going to be 33, pushing mid-30s. He's got to be pushing mid-30s, the old Akinfenwa, the old KSI days. They were the peak days, the old early KSI days with Akinfenwa. Joseph Places, I would love someone different to come up to the Premier League, like Reading or Swansea. Well, Swansea's not really different, and Reading's not really different. Swansea were in the Premier League like 6 years ago, 5 years ago now. 5 years ago now, I think. 5, 6 years ago. And Reading were in it probably about 8 years ago. I think they left in 2013-14 or 12-13. Reading were up a few years ago. I would love to see Millwall get up. I don't think Millwall's been there in like 20, 30 years. He's 38. Jeez. 38 Akinfenwa. My gosh. Still cracking for Wickham. My goodness me. Just places, but they haven't been there for years. Well, yeah, they haven't. But like, if you're talking like fresh or a new team, you'd be wanting someone like, you know, your Wickhams or your I don't know. Macclesfield wouldn't be in the championship, but your Wickhams or your Coventry City. Birmingham would be awesome to see, but Birmingham are pretty average. They're about 14th place right now. You know, Luton Town's around there. Brentford obviously were very close to making it up last season, but fell apart last seconds. Newcastle with a chance. Newcastle with an opportunity. Oh, it's going to be offside. Don't worry about that. Offside there, Newcastle. Yeah, look, I don't mind Swansea. Bristol City is one that I'd really not really care too much about coming up. Reading would be somewhat enjoyable, but really, I would love to see Millwall there. I'd love to see Millwall there, just because I'd love to see how it goes there with the old West Ham rivalry. That'd be awesome to see. I guess you says he'd probably retire if they get relegated. You'd hope so. 38 years old and getting relegated to the Division 3. Division 3, you'd imagine so. Xavier Brown says, I would love Bolton from League 2 to make it just for Thogdan. Bolton, geez, when were they in it? I think they were 11-12 actually. They were in the year. They were in the year that we won our first Premier League title in 11-12, Bolton. Because I remember that QPR, I think QPR might have relegated Bolton. Because QPR came 17th, and I think Bolton might have been relegated on the final day because they didn't win. I think they needed to win on the final day because QPR lost because obviously we beat them to win the title in the last seconds. Aguero. But yeah, I think Bolton went down that year, didn't they? Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. Werner here, nice little ball inside here. Chelsea, chance. No, Chelsea on the top. Oh, this is a goal. It's crazy. No, Newcastle get it away. Newcastle get it away. Joseph Play says, was when Wolves come up, was it the first time they were in the Prem? Bolton? Nah, I swear Bolton went ages back. Nah, Bolton went like half a decade ago, nearly at least. Half a decade to a decade ago. Surely I can't be wrong there. I think Bolton went down. I'm pretty certain Bolton was the team that went down. I'm pretty certain that Bolton was the team that went down that year. Instead of QPR. If I'm wrong, but just let me know. I'm pretty certain. Oh, don't tell me this is frozen again. Please tell me this isn't frozen again. Oh, it is frozen again. Guys, I'm going to have to refresh. Don't leave. Shit, man. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I've got to force quit this and I'll be back. Give me 2 seconds. Don't leave. I'll be back in literally 2 damn well seconds. Maybe longer than 2 seconds, but 3 seconds. Coming back on again. Let's interact. Let's move that back up. For the 400th time in this stream, we are back. Newcastle very close to getting a goal there, by the way, guys. Very close. They hit the top of the post. And they hit the top of the post. So it was an outrageous shot. But yeah, they hit the top of the post there. So... but geez, this is just all over shot, man. This is just them all over shot. Chelsea here. Nearly get a shot away there. Thank you very much, ABV, for subscribing. Appreciate it, my dude. Chelsea really should have it already to bed, but Newcastle, that was very close. That was an outrageous shot, but it just does turn out. Oh, Newcastle have an opportunity here. Newcastle will have an opportunity. No, good work there. Not too sure what Mendy was doing at the back there. Not too sure what Mendy was doing in the back because he came out as the goalkeeper. If Newcastle do end up getting that ball there, they take a shot over the top. A nice little cheeky dinky dink. Oh, Andy Carroll. Oh, that's gone back. Andy Carroll comes in here. Andy damn well Carroll. He's coming on. He's coming on. Andy Carroll's coming on. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Gee whiz, remember his days? Remember his days with Newcastle? Didn't he go to Chelsea at some stage too? No, that was Torres, I'm thinking about. No, did Andy Carroll ever go to Chelsea too? He went to Liverpool, obviously. He went to West Ham? Jeez, he's been everywhere, man. He's been everywhere. So 17 minutes left to the game. It's 74th minute right now. Don't forget, guys, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, join the BK Army, and also smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We stream all the damn well time. It is 2 a.m. in the morning for me, and I won't be going to bed for another couple of hours because we've got another stream right after this. For the old buddy, what's it called? England versus Ireland game. Ireland, the Irish. All right. I can because I want to watch your other streams. We've got to get up early. You can still watch the replays though if you want, man. They go up. Everyone can watch the. Oh, Chelsea here. There's a chance. Chelsea here. There's a chance. Chelsea, there's a chance. This is a 2-on-2 opportunity, but they really should get that ball in. No, good defense there by Newcastle, really. Total places since the start of the Premier League in 1992, 7 clubs have never faced the drop. Arsenal, Liverpool, Aston Villa, United, Everton, Tottenham, and Chelsea. Yeah. What about it? Oh, beautiful pass. Oh, that's 3-0. Oh, beautiful pass. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Oh, offside. Don't worry about that. Offside. So it's not going to be a goal there for Chelsea. It will be offside there against Vernon. But that was an unbelievable pass there. Who passes this ball? That is an unbelievable pass. Yeah, he's offside by a mile. But, that is an unbelievable pass. Wow. Wow. Aston Villa... What's he talking about? Aston Villa have never been dropped. Aston Villa just came up, mate. What do you mean Aston Villa just have never been relegated? They just came up this year. What are you talking about? I can smell you say it's going to change this year with United. That'll be lovely to see. I was just saying I like facts about sport and learning the history. Yeah, well... Aston Villa just got promoted, mate. They just came up from the second division. So no, that's wrong. But all those other teams, I would say, is correct. Yes, I would assume is a correcto mundos there. So 14 minutes left here, guys. 2-0 to Chelsea. Ted Lemon says, I don't get the offsides in football. So basically, last defender. Say this is the last defender right now. This is the goal. The goal is here. This is the last defender. You can't be on this side. The goal's here. You can't be closer to the goal than the defender when the ball is passed to him. No, you get that one? It's just like it was just like basically. Oh no, you can't really say it's like an offside in rugby league, I guess, but it's pretty simple. Chelsea here, going to have an opportunity here just outside the box. No, nothing's going on here. Newcastle defend that one quite well. Change places. Sorry, reading a book from 2015. I was going to say, man, they they only just came up this year alongside a couple of the other big boys. I think they came up through the playoff game too. I don't think they qualified for the top 2. I think West Brom came second, Leeds came first, and I'm pretty certain Aston Villa beat Brentford in the playoff final. I guess he says, when someone knows something about it if they go for Man U? Well, it's not that they don't know anything about it, because they pretend like they know everything about everything, But I hate when they try and say that it's like, oh, my dad came from there. It's just like, no, he didn't, mate. No, he didn't. I guarantee you wouldn't even be able to name a single area. I guarantee you. I was about to say Moss Side, but Moss Side's more city than United. Zay Branch says, Man City being relegated. Yeah, man, we were relegated a couple of times, actually. Very early 2000s. I think 2001-2, when I was 6 years old. And also, Chelsea here, 3-0, surely. Oh, wow, that just missed. Wow, that just missed there. That should have been 3-0 right there. City being relegated a couple of times. 97, 98 was when we came back up, or it could be 98, 99. we came back up and it was absolutely Buddy Dickoff. Buddy Paul Dickoff. What an absolute legend. Absolute legend, Mr. Paul Dickoff. Absolutely unbelievable goal there. And also to sneak us through on penalties over Gillingham. The old Gillingham. Guarantee you most people in the chat don't even know there's a team in the world named Gillingham. So 11 minutes left here. Chelsea up 2-0. I'm definitely not saying 3-1 anymore, but I'm going to still say 3-0. Still been an unimpressive 2-0. Look, they've been okay, but they should have won this game by a lot more. They've had a really, really significant amount of pretty simple opportunities that they haven't put in. You know, they've put a couple on them. Oh, here we go. Newcastle. Oh, deflection and save. Wow, deflection and save there. That was more than likely on target there. But that is going to be deflection. That's going to go out here for a corner. So Newcastle here trying to attack here late on. We'll talk about a consolation goal just before. And right now it's not looking too unlikely. And that's going to be, I think he's offside. I think he was offside there. I'm pretty certain he was offside. Oh, no, they're not going to call that one. No, I'm pretty certain he was offside. Just places. Last time Arsenal got relegated in 1912, 1913. I guess this isn't going to be the last time they ever will. Probably. You're more than likely right there. Ever is a long time, though. Ever is a very long time. We all do realise that Nottingham Forest used to be a very, very good team. They won the Buddy European Cup, and they're not obviously in the competition anymore. So, times change. Times change. Ever's a long time. Maybe this is probably Newcastle's best tackle game. No, their best tackle game was when they hit the bar, when they hit the crossbar. That was unbelievable. Really good shot, actually. Really, really damn well good shot. 10 minutes left, guys. 10 minutes left. Well, as long as I live. Still, well, I'm not too sure how old you are, man, but, I'm going to assume you're probably like 15, 20-ish. And if you're not, then 15 to 30. So you've still got at least another 50 years. 50 years is still a damn well long time. Nottingham Forest were a very good team 25 years ago. Blackburn won the Premier League in 96, 97. Blackburn were very good 23 years ago. So, 50 years, 60 years, still a damn well long time, my man. And that's going to be a pretty poor pass there from Newcastle. 17. Yeah, so 50, 60 odd years. You'd expect to keep going for, so kick on for. So that's still a long time, man. Like I said, 23, 24 years ago, Blackburn were real poor, but real good, and now they're very poor. Are they even in the championship right now, actually? It's a good question. Are they in the championship, or are they gone down to Division 3? I don't know if they call it the Empower anymore. Is it called the Empower anymore? The Empower League 1 for Division 3? I just call it Division 3. Sometimes I call it Championship Division 2 as well. So 9 minutes left here, and they're going to take off Ben Chilwell. Chilwell with the, wasn't the goal. It was an own goal, but he was the one who put the pressure on. 3 likes away from 50, guys. 3 likes away from 50. Smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 3 likes away from 50. Just a play says, I hope Tottenham wins the title by the end of my time. Brother, you should have won 2016. Really, you really should have. That was your opportunity. That was your chance. Look, I know Tottenham fans think they're going to win it this year, but I just don't. Until Tottenham win, I can never back them in. Until Tottenham win, I will never, ever, ever damn well back them in. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I can't guarantee it. Until it happens, I can't guarantee it. Well, they 12th in the championship. Oh, there you go. Blackburn, 12th in the championship. Wouldn't mind seeing Blackburn back in. Oh, who's that guy? Who's that kid that plays from Jordan? Jordan something. Pretty decent team. It's Tottenham like an underrated team. I'd say overrated. They haven't won the Division 1 title in 60 years, mate. They haven't won the Division titles. Their classes are like a top 6 team because they consistently finish up towards the top end of the table. But they don't do jack shit. I can't even remember the last trophy they won. I dead set cannot remember the last trophy they won. Chelsea here. Oh, corner here, Chelsea. 7.5 minutes to go here the game. I can't remember what the League Cup or the FA Cup, or I can't remember what it was. I guess my biggest names next to Man U. Yeah, but I'd say yeah, I'd agree. Liverpool would have been the biggest meme up until about 2015. Liverpool were a massive meme for about a 10-year span. I remember when they finished like 12th, I think back in you know, 2000. They weren't great in like 2010, 2011, 12. People forget that. Like they were really average, really average. I didn't really class them as bad. They weren't like relegation bad, but they were like mid-table, lower mid-table bad. I remember one time absolutely crushing them. They actually have a really good record against us, though. Like even when they were pretty bad, they were pretty. They still had a pretty good record against the old City. All right, Newcastle here, easy take there. Easy take there by the keeper. Ziyech there with a pretty average cross. Pretty average whip in there. Oh, no way. Don't tell me this is stuffed up again. No, it's not. It's good. It's still going, don't worry. I can see he says Arsenal taking that title at the moment. Oh, yeah, good luck, mate. Well, Arsenal are a pretty big meme as well, to be honest with you. You know, they haven't won in like 16, 17. I think the last time they won was their undefeated year, wasn't it? I think the last time Arsenal won was 2003, wasn't it? And Chelsea are going to stop that one from being a goal. Ball's going to go over the sideline there for throwing to Newcastle. Was Arsenal's last Premier League title 2003, 2004? I think so. I think so, mate. That's not good. That's not good. Not good. 2003. Yeah, there you go. Jaden Lemmers says Arsenal aren't good. Bro, I don't know if Chelsea. Yeah, now Chelsea fans are rocking up. Now the Chelsea fans are rocking up. But Arsenal have been pretty good for a couple of years. They've been okay for a couple of years. This year they're obviously not as good as Chelsea, but Chelsea have been pretty average the last couple of years too, man. I wouldn't be arcing too highly if I'm a Chelsea fan. Remember, if Chelsea ever become a meme? Yeah, when Fernando Torres was playing with them, I guess. And Newcastle whip this little baby in. No, that's going to go out here. Oh, no, it's going to stay in, I think. It's going to stay in. It's going to come back here. Chelsea gets it away. Newcastle, this is their last chance to have a chance. Last chance to have a chance. Chelsea head that one away, and it'll be an easy takeaway there for the old buddy. Chelsea. Oh, Newcastle going to keep it here. Newcastle's having a little late flurry. We all knew this was going to happen. This always happens. The team that's down 2-0 are always going to just dominate that final couple of minutes of the game. Newcastle get it out the wing here. I guess what he says, always drama at the club. Ozil drama at the moment. Ozil drama's been there for a while, man. Ozil drama, it's not just this year, man. Ozil's drama's been there for a significant period, to be honest with you. Oh, jeez, I'm going to turn the computer off after this stream finishes so I can restart it before the next game. So I suppose Football League Cup in 2007-8. The last trophy that Tottenham won was the League Cup in 2007-8. Holy shit. My God. So it's been 13 years since they even won a trophy. Oh, Chelsea here going to head that one out for a corner. So Newcastle will get a corner here. Left-hand side. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Bingo. And also subscribe if you're new around here. Olivier Giroud. Speaking of Arsenal, Olivier Giroud will come on here for Chelsea. Gee whiz. Football League Cup. That'll do me. I can say it's just been more exposed at the moment. I don't know. I think there was a bit more drama. I think it was a bit more exposed a couple of years back, actually. I think a couple of years ago was the real problems there with with those. I'll be honest with you. But I guess now it's just come to that boiling point, really. So Ziyech is going to come off here for Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud. Never says, let's make it 50 likes. Yeah, we'll get 50 likes even when this video uploads. I would love to see if we can get there while we're still streaming, though. Chose place, we won Friendly Cup since then, too, but they don't mean anything. No, they don't mean anything, mate. Even the League Cup doesn't really mean anything either, to be honest with you. Like, I guess it's still a trophy, but I'm a City fan, so we won like 3 in a row. I think we've won the last 3. I'm pretty certain we've won the last 3, and we're still in it this year. Well, it's just the start this year, I guess, but... I don't really care too much about the League Cup. It is what it is. And everyone fans, hey, BK, have you just woken up or haven't gone to sleep yet? Well, it's 2:15 in the morning. I streamed the Australia versus Argentina game, so this is my second stream tonight. I won't sleep because I got England and Ireland right after this, and then after that I got City versus Tottenham. Tottenham after that. So I will be going to bed at like 7:30 in the morning. 2 minutes left here, guys. 2 minutes left. Oh, gee whiz. I only knocked off my computer off the screen. I can say, who's your favourite City player? Well, Kevin De Bruyne. But if I'm going to say all time, probably David Silva or Vincent Kompany. Probably say Vincent Kompany, really. The leadership that he showed throughout the last 15 years was just unbelievable. 12 years. or so, whenever he can. Where you know, oh, it's about 14 years. Especially considering we got him so cheap and he was just unbelievable, unbelievable player. Matchday says, I know it's none of my business, but I hope you get paid. No, I do this for the love, man. Obviously, eventually I would love to make this into a career, but I do it for the love right now. And look, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do get, like, you know, small amounts, but, you know, I'm not really here for that. Eventually I will be. Eventually I want it to be a career, but for the time being, obviously this is a passion and a hobby. Chelsea here, 1 minute to go. That's going to be, great. That was so close to being another goal there. That was so close to being another goal. It should have been 3. Well, not should have been. It was offside anyway, actually. Very difficult ball to bring that back in. Very difficult ball to shoot that one on goal there. But it was actually a pretty good shot considering. Pretty good shot considering, actually. I expect this baby steps. Oh, yeah, long way to go. Long way to go. Really, for me, man, it's all about the mixture. So I think that it kind of gets a bit bland and boring if you just do the repeat same thing over and over again. So I don't want to just do streams. I want my vlogs to return. Vlogs are my favorite part. You know, I love doing vlogs and I want to do live streams with the vlogs, you know. So this year has been all live streams. Last year was all vlogs. I really just want that mix, which is next year, obviously. 2021 is going to be a big year, especially being back in Australia. And hopefully by 2022, we'll then be able to travel to places like Chicago in the Premier League. Chicago for baseball and England for the Premier League. Newcastle going to head that one away. And, oh, no, that's going to be a free kick. That's a yellow card, really. That should be a yellow card, really. That was bad. That was a bad one by Emerson. They're not going to give you a yellow card, though. Well, okay. Just places. Man City have to win one more to equal the most Football League Cup wins in a row. The most is Liverpool. Really? When was that? It wasn't any time recently. That must have been like, what, 80s? 80s or 90s or something like that? It wouldn't have been any time recently. Maybe mid-2000s. I don't know, but it's not any time recently anyway. So 3 added minutes. 3 minutes added on here. Actually really looking forward to the England versus Ireland game in about 40 minutes. I will be making myself a coffee. I might make myself a nice little cheeky coffee after this game finishes. Whilst I restart this damn computer. 2 minutes left here. I just think Newcastle have been bland. I think defensively they've been pretty shit ass too. I think that it's only 2-0. 2-0 is still quite convincing in Premier League, but in football. But you know, it's only 2-0. That really should have been by a lot more. It really should have been by a lot more. Make the chocolate milk. No, I've got no teams playing tonight, mate. Oh, I've got City playing later, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to stream that, to be honest with you. I'm really not too sure if I'm going to have the energy to stream that one later on. But really looking forward to that England-Ireland game. It's going to be a really cracker rugby union game between two primo rugby teams. And obviously it'll have a huge effect on the Autumn Nations Cup. Especially next week, guys. I'm really freaking out. Like, I'm not freaking out, but like I'm nervous about streaming from next weekend onwards for 2 weeks. I don't know how the internet's going to be in Australia when I get there for the 2 weeks in quarantine. Lawrence Clark says, good job, mate. Thanks. Appreciate you, man. Who you be going for? You Chelsea fan, Newcastle fan? With a minute to go here, I hope you're not a Newcastle fan because you're taking an L here. But, you know, Chelsea, they definitely deserve to win. They deserve to be up by a lot more, but just Timo Werner, that could be onside here for Newcastle. That could be onside here. Have a shot, Carroll. Have a shot. Oh, side netting. Whoo, that was cheeky. Lawrence Clark says, Chelsea, mate. Hey, get around Chelsea. Well, you guys go top of the table now. You obviously got to hope that City lose to Tottenham. Tottenham lose to City. But then again, I don't know if you'd want City to win against Tottenham as well, because then they'd be jumping up as well. So I think you'd kind of hope for that draw later on today. And then you would hope for the Leicester-Liverpool draw too, actually. Because I think Leicester would go back to the top, and Liverpool would, you'd want 2 draws there. You want 2 draws there as a Chelsea fan. Newcastle, he's had a shot. That's going to go straight in. Chelsea away here. Might be able to make it 3-0 here. Should be able to make it 3-0 here. There's like 6 on 2. There's literally on 6 on 2 here. Head that one down. Chelsea here. Have a crack. Chelsea here inside the box. No, nothing went there. That was too slow. That was poor. And have a shot from outside the box. That was just poor. Poor from Chelsea there.
Look, I don't think Chelsea have been absolutely unbelievable. I just think that really, I can't wait till I see them play a good team. Next week they play Tottenham. They play Leeds in a couple of weeks. They play Everton in a couple of weeks. So it should be really interesting to see how they go. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. Obviously, I'm going to be back in 40 minutes' time for the England versus Ireland rugby game in the Autumn Nations Cup. So I'm going to jump off, make a coffee for myself, and I'll be back streaming that one. I will also more than likely be streaming City versus Tottenham. I'll see how my energy goes because it is 2:21 in the morning for me, and that game won't start until 5:30. And like I said, I do have that other stream that goes on right after this. So, look, guys, appreciate you guys as always. Definitely, if you have not subscribed yet, obviously go down there, hit that subscribe button, and also smack-a-runo that damn well thumbs up button. I'm just trying to... I have to try and end the stream now without the stream continuing here because my computer is absolutely shot to pieces right now. Oh, yeah, see, I can't even move my... I don't even know if I'm still on right now. I don't even know if I'm still here for you guys. But I'm going to jump off. So I appreciate you as always. And I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes' time. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.